Welcome to my channel. Today we will be talking about the Deped requirements for Teacher 1 applicants. I searched depedclub.com to have a valid information which I will be sharing to you for those who are aspiring to be hired in Deped next year. So first on the list is the CSE Form 212 revised 2017 with the latest 2x2 ID picture. So in the 2x2 ID picture, you need to have your signature over printed name and not computer generated. Ibig sabihin that upon taking the photo, you are holding a cardboard or whatever material is that with your complete name and your signature. So, yung name and signature should not be computer generated para valid yung ID picture nyo sa CSE Form 212. Second is certified photocopy of PRC Professional Identification Card. This is for those who already passed the licensure examination for teachers. And for those who were not able to pass the licensure examination for teachers, you may still apply in Deped, but doon lang sa senior high school. So later on, we will be talking about the use, kung ano yung advantage kapag malaki yung rating mo sa LET. Third on the list is certified photocopy of ratings obtained in LET. So, as I've said earlier, there is a big advantage if you have a good rating during your licensure examination. So, malalaman natin yan mamaya kung ilang points yung ibibigay sa iyo during the ranking if you got a higher rating in the LET. Fourth on the list is a certified photocopy of your transcript of records. Of course, you can have that. You can claim your TOR from the school where you graduated. And fifth on the list, this is for those who have teaching experiences. You need to secure your service record, performance rating, and of course, school clearance. And later on, we will be also discussing kung ano talaga yung advantage kapag may teaching experience. So, I'd like to motivate those who are tambays as of now, or those who are working, yung mga mismatch sa sa mga courses niyo, especially yung education, graduates. So, please search for a teaching job para kapag nagpa-ranking kayo, you will get certain points. So, that is also an advantage. Next on the list is certificates of specialized training. Certificates of specialized training kasi kapag yung certificates of specialized training is really needed kasi you will also get certain points for your certificate lalo na kapag NC2. So, you don't need to undergo demonstration of the skills that you learned kapag NC2 na yung nasa sayo. But of course, if it's just a COC, certificate of completion, if it's a certificate of completion, then you still need to be validated by the members of the committee. So, you need to have your specialized training certificates. Next on the list is certified copy of voter's ID and or any proof of residency as deemed acceptable by the screening committee. So, you also need to have your voter's ID kasi the hiring of those applicants, lalo na kapag sa elementary, is, although it's division-wide, may advantage talaga yung residency mo. So, if ever nasa higher rank ka and then they need a major na nagkataong major mo rin, and taga dyan ka sa lugar na yan, then there's a big possibility that you will be hired. So, that's it. And number 7 is your NBI clearance. Of course, we teachers need to have an NBI clearance just to have our records clean. So, wala namang problema sa NBI clearance. Madali lang kumuha ng NBI clearance. And the last one is Omnibus Certification of Authenticity and Veracity of all documents submitted, signed by the applicant. So this Omnibus, noon sa time namin, we thought that we really need to have an attorney or a lawyer to sign our Omnibus. But according to our human resource management officer, that yung Omnibus talaga is we just need to have it signed personally. Kasi, yun yung nagpapatunay na totoo yung mga information na nandun. So, kapag hindi totoo, yung mga inaisulat mo doon at saka may nagreklamo, so ikaw rin naman yung mananagot. So, the Omnibus Certification should only be signed by the applicant. So, those are the requirements for Teacher 1 applicant. So, hindi naman siya mahirap i-comply, and yung hiring sa Deped is hindi rin mahirap. So, madali lang, and especially that the screening committee or the members of the screening committee are all approachable, considerate, and understanding. So, you already have the requirements. Now, let's proceed to Deped ranking guidelines and point system. So, as I've said earlier, yung rating sa LET, may mga points din yun. So, let's start first with education. So, sa education, of course, yung TOR or your transcript of record. So, sa education, the highest point given is 20. So, it shall be computed according to the general weighted average. So, compute yun. So, the highest point is 20. Sa teaching experience naman, highest point is 15. So, that means 1.5 or 1.50 points per school year. So, ibig sabihin, yung 1 school year is equivalent to 10 months. Ibig sabihin, there is a 0.15 points per month. Doon lamang to sa government accredited school. So, halimbawa, if you had a teaching experience for 1 school year, then you may compute that as to 0.15 times 10. So, that becomes 1.50. So, this is an advantage for those who are already teaching in private schools. So, malaki yung points na makukuha niyo sa teaching experience. Third, yung LET rating. As I've said earlier, 15 points is given to the your rating. So, dito sa LET, if you got a rating of 87 above, then perfect yung points mo. That's 15. 84 to 86, you will get 14. 81 to 83, you will get 13. 78 to 80, you will also have 12. And 75 to 77 is 11. So, since 75 yung passing, so 11 yung lowest score sa LET. Well, we're all lucky kasi we are not given a 0 rating here. So, the highest point for LET rating is 15 and the lowest point is 11. Okay, so let's proceed to specialized training and skills. So, halimbawa kapag naka NC2 ka, then you will immediately get 10 points for that. But if COC lang or Certificate of Completion, then you need to be validated through skill demo. So, whatever skill is that you presented, kailangan mag-demo ka to also get 10 points. So, that's it. Now, let's proceed to the interview. This happens during the screening. the interview is conducted, you are being interviewed, no, you will be interviewed according to your professional experience, classroom discipline, classroom management, planning skills, relationships with administration, staff, parents, and students, and your personal qualities. So, kailangan lang talaga during the interview that you need to answer star. So, hindi ibig sabihin na kapag tinanong ka, sasabihin mong star. So, ang ibig sabihin ng star is situation, you tell about the situation. Task, you tell about the task. Action, A for action, so you tell about the action that you made. And R for result. So, that's star. Situation, task, action, and result. Kapag ganun yung answer mo, hindi ka mahihirapang kumuha ng 10 points for the interview. Now, for the demo. This is new for the applicants kasi yung demo, most of the for the demonstration teaching, most of it is COT-based demo teaching. Ibig sabihin kung ano yung mga ginagamit namin na rubrics ngayon during our classroom observation, yun din yung gagamitin ng mga new applicants. So, you need to be familiar with the new trend in demo teaching. Pwede kayong mag-approach ng mga teachers na nasa Deped so that you will also get some idea kung ano nga ba yung classroom observation na ginagawa namin sa Deped ngayon. So, we also have the rubrics. You may also ask for the copy of the rubrics. You have someone explain the rubrics so that you will not be having a hard time in gaining higher points for the demo teaching, and that's 15 points. Now, the last one is the communication skills. Yung communication skills is conducted through English Proficiency Test, that's EPT. So, yung score mo, there is also an equivalent rating for that, and the highest score is 15. So, let me reiterate. Education 20, teaching experience 15, lead rating 15, specialized training and skills 10, interview 10, demo teaching 15, and the last one, communication skills 15, a total of 100% or 100 points. So, what is the passing mark for the RQA? So, yung RQA, yan yung Registry of Qualified Applicants. Lahat ng mga pangalan na included sa RQA or Registry of Qualified Applicants, sila yung nakakuha ng 70 points above. Ibig sabihin, the passing mark for the RQA is 70 points. So, you really need to get 70 points para ma-include kayo sa RQA and para mas bigger yung possibility na ma-hire talaga kayo next year. So, that's it. I've already given the Deped ranking guidelines and point system together with the Deped requirements for Teacher 1 applicants. So, ngayon ang tanong ko, so this is my question, if you want to be in the teaching profession because you want to get a good pay, then don't. Kasi, being a teacher, we are not compensated. Hindi malaki yung sweldo ng mga teachers. Walang yumayaman na mga teacher. Unless, talagang mayaman na talaga sila. So, kung gusto mong yumaman, do not teach. Okay? So, before I end the video, I'd like to give this quotation. Teaching is not about the income. It is about the impact. So, kapag gusto mo talagang magturo, it's more on the impact and do not mind the income. Kasi kapag pumasok ka sa teaching, magiging isa ka ron sa mga teachers na nagre-reklamo na talagang maliit ang sahod, maraming reklamo. So, Congratulations sa lahat ng teachers na still in the Deped family, nagtsatsaga. So, mabuhay ang mga guro. Bye!